Well, hey guys, it's Paul. Welcome again to the channel. So the other day I was over at the market and it happened again. It's happened to me a couple times. You're in line and then all of a sudden somebody comes up or they're already in line and it hits you like a wall, like you're just hitting a wall of stink, you know? It's like they haven't showered and dude, that is so rude. I mean, that BO just comes on and clings on you like white on rice, you know? It's like, oh, it's so nasty. And then you're stuck, you know, you can't get online. Somebody's behind you now, you know, so it's like you just, you don't want to be that person, people. Use a little soap, get a shower, you know, and maybe even some cologne. Now, I got to tell you, the old guy is getting to be 1 year older here by the end of the month. So, as I do once in a while, I treat myself, and I treat myself. Well, I think it was Valentine's Day. I can't remember. I think it was, though, when I bought my first Mugler, and I'm not sponsored by Mugler or anybody. I bought my first Mugler cologne. It was the Pure Havana, and I just love that stuff. Got the big flanker of it, you know, and it is so sweet and like, just like a good smelling, not cigarette, but like a pipe tobacco or a cigar tobacco. Just it's hard to describe. If you're ever at Macy's or somewhere, check it out. Well, anyway, I wanted to get the one that was based on. This is the classic. This is the Mugler, the Amen, Angel for Men, Amen they call it. Anyways, I took off the cellophane obviously because it just shines so much. So first off, we'll open it, and there's your little invitation code. You can put that in. They call it the circle or some. They had a Mugler, and they send you some promotional stuff. There's paperwork. Here's your invitation to the circle, and it'll tell you about it. But this is what you're buying it for here. It's a nice looking flask, I think. Some guys go on about the box. Well, the box is nice. It's raised, whatever. For the money you're paying, I mean, what are you going to do? This is one of the little smaller. It fits in your hand. The other one's so big, the full-size flanker one. But this one's a little bit smaller. And it's easier to spray. I think it's going to be easier anyway. It's rubberized so it doesn't slip. Feels great in your hand. I think it kind of looks cool with that blue. But you're not buying it for the looks, you know. You're buying it for the smell. And the smell, it was awesome. Let's see here. What hits me right off is like caramel and candy. It's sweet. It's a sweet fragrance. I mean, it's like you're making going to make caramel corn, and you're melting down some caramels on the oven or something, so you're getting that candy kind of caramel, maybe some like a mocha coffee mixed in with it. And then you always got like the stuff, it kind of reminds you a little of a trace of like a polo green in there with the patchouli and the pine mixed in with caramel, sweet, candy, mocha. That gives it to you all in a nutshell. And it's divine. So if you're ever out like at a Macy's or something, you're curious to how the old guy smells, you can check it out. They always have the Amen. They don't always have the Pure Havana, but they always have the regular Amen available with a tester or something. So you can check out what the old man smells like. But this is one of those refillable ones, so it's kind of cool. You can save a little money, and just instead of buying the whole flask thing, you just buy the juice and refill it. So, but yeah, it's nice to treat yourself once in a while. You know, those occasions come around, and I love it. I'm a cheap person. Thrifty's my middle name, you know. I don't like throwing the money around, but this isn't very expensive, and it lasts forever, you know. I mean, really, you get a couple decent fragrances, and they will last you for a long time, because this really projects. You don't need a lot. Just a spray or two will do you. It'll last. It gets out there, so you're smelling nice. And so you don't have to go through a lot of it. You don't have to buy a lot of it. But it's nice to treat yourself once in a while. So people, please use the shower, use the soap, and get you some cologne or perfume if you're a gal, because that is just wrong, and it's rude on every level to go into public like that and force people to be around you, and you just can't get away from it then, and then you can't get it off of you or whatever. So treat yourself once in a while, people. Well, until next time, guys, thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you and hopefully smell good.